Magnolia.
Greetings, welcome to Die Dragon Die presents Flotsam and Jetsam Season 3, Episode 23. I'm your host, Adams DM. How's it going?
Hello. Um, I might have a broken toe. I can't tell. When I don't know. My toe hurts. It's kind of purple and swollen, and so I went to the gym and squatted instead of going to wrestle dudes today. Um,
Did you do it at Judo or Jitsu or...
I think I did it at Jitsu, but I don't know for sure. It's only when it bends certain ways it hurts, but it'll hurt a lot. So we're giving it a day rest.
Back when when the Wii was new, I had bought one of those and I set it up in my living room and I fucking kicked the corner of my couch. and to this day, every once in a while, like the little bones in some of my toes will get sore, and it just healed. But I'm pretty sure I fractured. Like we're not talking like the cushiony part of the couch. We're talking like
Yeah.
the wooden fucking
Yeah,
foot
the little
of the
wooden
couch.
foot thing.
Oh
Yeah.
god, were you slam? Oh god. So in my right foot, I'm pretty sure I've fractured some bones because it took a long time to feel okay.
Yeah, it's purple at like the mid joint,
Yep.
right? And it's it's bigger than the other one. The toe, like compare the toes, so it's a little bit bigger.
Mine never were swollen though. They were just sore for a very long time. You're fuck if it's swollen.
A little bit. It's all right. I can still bend it, and I can like stand on my toes and stuff. Like it's loading it the sideways that hurts. Loading it
Okay.
like so. Whatever. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I was gonna lecture you to go see a doctor, but I didn't for when I kicked the couch. So
I'm getting that for my wife. My wife is like, you're gonna go to the doctor, you're gonna get an X-ray, and then they're gonna tell you it's broken. And I'm like, yeah, and then they're gonna say, sucks to be you,
right?
And give me a Tylenol. They're not gonna do anything.
Because unless it's fucking protruding or if it's like snapped in half, a fracture, they're just gonna go keep pressure off of it or something, and
they're gonna tell me the stuff that you do that hurts. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's all they're gonna tell me to do.
No, I've broken bones seriously before, and I knew that this was, I couldn't feel anything. It was just sore in a particular area.
So this is where it just hurts in a particular angle.
Yeah.
On the other side, I've learned that deep half guard is my jam, which is like it's a strange position in BJJ, but we did there's an exercise we do called King of the Mountain, which is basically you partner off into groups, and it's like advanced / large, and then intermediate, and then beginner. And I go over there with the advanced / large people, and you fight, and then you go till you whoever wins the position, and then the new guy taps in, like guy who loses goes out, person who wins stays in, and you just keep going. And I was able to stay in for the whole rotation. So I was able to I got through all the killers from that position. So it was good. And then eventually one guy figured me out, but I was in there for a long time, and it was pretty efficient feeling. Like I wasn't getting tired because it was like just kind of chuck him over and lay on him. it was a good starting position for me. It's a slightly strange starting position because you do kind of one person's head is cradled in the other man's crotch. It's jiu-jitsu. It's a little sweaty and close, but it was I found my spot where I'm pretty strong, which is good.
Let's see, nerd stuff for me. Finished watching season 2 of Halo last night. Season 1 was much better. They canceled the show, so they kind of left it at like a big ass cliffhanger. Like they were kind of setting up the whole next season, new foe kind of thing, and it's like, well, all right. They concluded at the same time as they introduced the next thing. And then I'm about a third of the way through this book, picking through it. It's a, how should we say, science fiction war novel about a fleet of ships that gets transported back into time to basically World War II fight against Japan, and it's
Oh, this is the one you're saying that they had a Japanese flag up because it was like a global ship that
yeah, it
had,
was a global fleet that is going to do some stuff in the Southeast Asia, but the science ship they had along, it was supposed to be a weapon, but turned out to be a like an accidental folding
time
in
travel
space
device.
time travel
Yep.
device. Yeah. It's kind of fun. One of the ships ends up being like the ships get scattered all over the Pacific, and one of the ships ends up getting captured by the Japanese.
Yep.
And their culture, woo,
Ooh, yeah.
wartime Japan. These are some serious dudes. Some serious dudes. So were the
Yes.
American, like that whole thing. It was just
There's some awesome videos about like
the author describes tech really well. He describes the way people behave in different eras. All the isms that might no longer exist or not exist as much. Yeah, so it's fun. This book, I'm enjoying it. So
the just I just did a quick search just because I found this super interesting. A World War II like frigate will completely f up anything you've got, like anything that you've got that's not like a ship made for war. Because a 15-inch cannon is going to be a problem no matter what.
yeah.
A 15-inch cannon that shoots over a mile is a problem.
Yeah, you don't want to get close to like a warship. It's still a fucking warship.
It's exactly. It's old. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The tech on the fleet is kind of like, I would say, like the next 15 years kind of tech.
Yep.
Maybe the high tech at this point. Like it's really on the edge of what we have. So yeah, I don't know. It's fun book. I read at some point there's rumors of it becoming a TV show, but there's a bunch of novels. I think there's a trilogy. So enjoying that.
So I've beaten Slitterhead, which still sounds like a slur, but it's the Chinese name for it is Yogwai, Yogozu or Yogwaizu, which is like wild dogs, which kind of makes more sense anyways. They just didn't call it that. It is directed by the guy who wrote the original Silent Hill. That's like the director, and it's really good. So if you like
I saw a little clip that you sent me, and it's all sorts of bug people.
Oh, it's ghosts versus bugs with time travel and consequences. There's this very cool scene for basically if you don't get the good, there's the ending, the bad ending, the good ending, and then the true ending. And it's like, does evil win? Does good win and then actually get killed by evil, or does good actually decide that, well, actually it's a Pyrrhic victory and we both go our own ways to fight again later because we can't kill each other? It's like, yeah, that's a Silent Hill-esque ending right there. Yay, we both survived to, well, shit, what are we doing? Well, we're stuck in the time loop of murdering each other for all eternity. Or we could stop, but we both still exist. So it's pretty fun. It's well done, and there's some really cool like body snatching kind of mechanics. The parts that are really like when the game plays really fluidly, it's super fluid and it's really fun. It's super vertical, and if you like Hong Kong style city design, it is the most. It's like Hong Kong Simulator, even though it's not really Hong Kong, but it's like the verticality of the city, and then like running through a city with lots of vertical layers and buildings and these sorts of things. It's pretty fun. That one is a high recommend from me.
Cool. Why don't we do a recap on what happened last time? Ouroboros. Banta creates 2 new guardians for his paintings. The Happy Barnacle reaches a strange cave guarded by an ancient warlord that died 200 years ago. The pirates subdue and question a river dragon who knows much about the local dragon politics. And then we went around the river collecting the dragon's treasure, and created a special Iron Maiden, fabricated a special Iron Maiden for it.
It wouldn't be to the best of my ability not to tell you about the treasure that I'm not supposed to have.
Jin is going to call a meeting with some of the folks. We'll get Black Dog in there. I don't know which one of your characters you want.
I like making friends, and Karen likes making friends, and they have a slightly different view on morality. So you can have Karen, or you could have a Daedalus who's not good at making friends. So if the plan's to make friends, Grimsby goes either way. Karen only goes one way, and Daedalus kind of only goes the other way. So you can kind of pick.
We'll get Corinne in this.
All right. Oh, hey. We should let the dragon go. He seems all right. Where is Corinne? Is he off on the... Oh, here he is. Zoop. Hey, Captain. Hey, Black Dog. I haven't been here in a long time.
Yes. Only learned people tend to stay in here.
This is where people go when they don't want to do any work.
I have a proposal to make. This draconic being that we've captured, and the one that it serves, appears to be more friendly than foe. They seem to have rejected their chaotic and corrupting natures. Whereas the black dragon that we slew, which is also an imperial dragon, was tempted by forces of darkness.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of chaos.
This one seems to venerate a man that lived 200 years ago, whose teachings are from the lands where some of the crewmates have come from. He kind of glances at Black Dog. Black Dog shifts uncomfortably because I don't think he's ever heard of him.
Sebastian says that it was some sort of warrior philosopher.
Yes. A shogun of sorts.
Isn't Sodak a shogun? Says Corinne.
You're an idiot.
He pisses you off and he shows you a gun?
That is not what the word means.
I'm pretty certain shogun. Shogun.
Black Dog looks at Corinne and just shakes his head. Oh, that's the only time you're allowed to make that joke. Shoguns are like name of warlords. They probably wouldn't like that joke and try to chop your head off.
Yeah, then I punch him in the jaw.
Yeah, we're gonna make friends of these guys. Okay, so what's your plan, Jin? I have a prayer that the gods and a monitor can grant me. One that is called reincarnate. I ascertain from this prayer that the dragon will be returned to some form in its young adult form. We will present this being back to his brother, and consider it punishment for attacking us and giving in to his fouler nature. This will be the honorable thing to do. Does that mean we're not fighting the dragon that thinks he can wield a sword? Perhaps we should be ready for that.
Could I turn the dragon into a man?
I do not know. Perhaps. Well, wouldn't that be ironic that his brother gets turned into a man when the other guy wants to be a man?
He doesn't. He doesn't just want to be any man. He wants to be the Shogun. And he's making a little gun finger sign.
This is the last time for a long time that you're going to be part of a council. You realize that, correct?
Huh. Better enjoy it then.
Quiet fool. Yeah, that's fine. What about the bottle? We could explain to the dragon that we want to free one of our companions from within. Yeah, the super helpful halfling guy. All of them do not need to be inside the bottle. Once we free him, we can give the bottle back to the dragon.
We should free the prisoner as well. They shouldn't be prisoners. Unless he's a bad prisoner, then he kind of should be in prison, but a free prison.
We'll free one. The halfling does not appear to be crucial part of the plan. The prisoner, however, is. They will all be freed eventually, Karen. Remember, we're here to save the halfling. If you are patient, we'll be able to save them all.
Or did they save themselves?
You're just saying words.
Think before.
he starts waving his Tetsubo around like he's doing like a prayer. Ooh, perhaps this is all part of the plan. Are your thoughts really yours?
Captain, is there some sort of punishment for being an idiot?
Karen, please try not to blaspheme within my room. Of course, sir.
There's a psionic taunting from Sebastian.
Yeah, you stupid knuckle dragger.
At least I have knuckles.
Try not to leak all over the floor. Look at you. You're so slimy.
Your mom. Yeah, we'll leak on your mom. Oh, how about that?
Where's that new scroll we got?
A scroll of black mark that makes your water.
Enough. You wish to reincarnate.
Perhaps the dragon will turn into a dragon. I am uncertain as to the effect on a non-humanoid.
Does anybody have an objection to...
Sebastian will... dragons are long-lived. Has this ever been attempted before, to his knowledge?
Give me a knowledge arcana, or knowledge history, or a knowledge nature.
Alright, let's do arcana. $53.
53. So
like the effect.
The short form is yes, dragons have been reincarnated before. You know that
they come back as dragons is really the question.
They have a chance of coming back as a dragon. There is a... They basically... the chances of them coming back as a dragon... So, a normal person being reincarnated into a dragon is like 1 in a million or more, right? Like it's extremely unlikely. The chance that a A dragon would be reincarnated into a dragon is closer to like 20%, 25%.
Is there any way we can manipulate that?
Yes. That can be manipulated through casting the spell upon holy sites, or typically those sorts of magics, and then like powerful magics like wishes can basically guide the reincarnate.
Well, a wish returns you back to your original form. A wish or a miracle. That's right.
There's that's so you can use that to also like revert you to your original form, right?
Okay.
What
if we use the intact body of the dead person?
The intact body, just having the intact body is going to give it a roll.
Okay.
It does grow a new body. But they are going to be, the intact body doesn't really it's interesting for this. Actually, there's with the 50, the creature went through modifications. The creature's wings were removed. The creature was not born of the form that it was when it died. So it going back to its original form is going to be different than what it was when you saw it. Like the thing that you have is not its original body.
And then
so if you had its original body, that might actually increase the chances.
Got it. And then what age category is that dragon with the 55?
That dragon is a I want to say mature adult.
We're nerfing it. The magic of the spell creates an entirely new young adult body for the soul to inhabit.
Yeah. So yes, it was older than that. It was a mature adult. It was a mature adult hybrid between a river dragon or a imperial dragon and a black dragon.
Whatever form it takes, it will be a downgrade from it before. It likely was a mature adult dragon, and now it would be a young adult dragon, assuming the magic works. Chaotic magic, your reincarnate is.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. I think we got the oils for it.
Craig's got his hand up.
Anybody else have something to say before Corinne ruins it?
Yeah, fine.
Permission for us to gamble on what the dragon comes back as? I mean, we're supposed to ask before we gamble, so we want to do a betting pool for what the dragon comes back as.
So who's like shaking his head, but he's like, he's actually now thinking, oh, yeah, the other dragon may not like it too much if we're.
We don't have to do that in front of him. Are we showing him his brother coming back, or are we bringing his brother back and going, "Here's your brother. He looks different now"?
It is what I wish to discuss. Should we tell him what we have done before or after we've done it?
What if the impudent lizard is grumpy in his reincarnation?
Well, it'll be in a smaller form, and his brother could beat him up.
That part is true.
Between the brother and the river dragon, I assume we are returning the river dragon.
Are we returning the river dragon stuff? His belt's really funny. You put his belt on, and it's so funny. Oh, you can. Just don't get slivers on your penis.
What are you on about?
You put the belt on, and then you. he's doing like a worm motion. All the way across the deck. You can go all the way across, and then you can like squirt through you can squirt. You basically become a penis.
The belt with the weasel.
It's the best.
You
should see Ben to go.
You can fight from prone. It's almost like thematically on Jinshe it might actually work too, but we've got a bunch of belts that
Yeah,
we'll have to do some swapperoos
many
around.
belts.
Yeah. Black Dog obviously didn't read the report of the magic that we found. Who cares about this belt? We're talking about the dragon soul.
The dragon was wearing the belt.
Well, yes. Well, we're going to keep his things. He's not supposed to have treasure.
Grant does like, yeah.
Fine. Maybe we let the river dragon witness what we've done, and he could explain. We do have one more attempt before we cast the reincarnate to interrogate Slog.
The timing is like perfect.
This day, yep.
Well, let's go do that then.
So,
If there's any leftover questions, you might want to ascertain whether or not he wishes to return. There is always the chance that he refuses the blessings of your god, Jinshe.
yep, that's true. Good point. Thank you, Captain. Speak with Dia.
I don't know, greedy dragons, they want power to be alive, I assume, says Grin. Even the happy dragon outside still had a horde. They're dragons. They want stuff.
Okay, I think Gina's going to cast an Owl's Wisdom on himself before casting the spell. Increases the DC by 2. No, wait. By 1. By 1. And how many questions do we have? 1 for every 2 casters. So we've got 5 questions. Let me check my notes here. Where's your lair? Coral Garden. What's the significance of the Coral Garden? Inner peace, control of self. What is your relationship with Captain Baywol? He's father's pet. Where's your father's lair? His throne is aboard the Black Dragon. Lair is upon Grisnest Teeth. Okay, so we want which mountain? Contains your father's lair, or which mountain has entrance to father's lair? All right, we'll just say where is entrance to father's lair? Where is the treasure offering spot for your father? Do you want to come back to life? What else do we want to ask? Get 2 more questions.
Sorry, I'm busy trying to make a dragon reincarnation table. All right. The updated number you get from Sebastian is there's likely, with the body there, you'd have a 62% chance of it being a dragon or dragon-like thing.
Cool.
Something close enough to be a dragon that you'd call it a dragon.
Hey, we'll roll that, because druids, all life is important, right?
right. And then be a...
Do we have the name of the lake that the wyverns pointed at?
The name of the lake that the dragons pointed at.
Or the wyverns. Remember the other X?
Yeah. I know the one you're talking about. I don't think I don't remember giving it to you, but I can grab it here in a second to see if it's got a name. It should be here. So, so it is a bay off of Fell Hope Canyon. And so Fell Hope Canyon is the big river that cuts through that island. And it would be a bay off of Fell Hope Canyon. You've got a really good knowledge guy with you.
That's fine. We can show it at the map.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got some questions here. I've got one more. Where is the entrance to your father's lair? Your father's lair in Grisnass Teeth. Grizz. We'll use the extra one to like hone in. All right, DC 23 will save.
All right. It makes its will save.
Bastard. That's fine. We're gonna go to the lake regardless. We'll find out if he wants to come back after casting the spell. All right. We are going to bring his body. Actually, we're going to bring the river dragon down.
Okay.
To bear witness.
Witness me. All right. Give me 1 second here. This becomes.
Actually, we're going to do this a little more dramatically.
We must have an open volcano.
Okay, we're going to wait until dawn to kind of go back to the dragon cave.
Okay.
We're going to slowly sail up. As Jin is starting the ritual.
All right. I'm pasting into chat the table that was produced for your chromatic, metallic, imperial, primal, wyverns, drakes, kobolds, half dragons, or just turns into a thing.
Okay, Sebastian is going to use a ghost sound to make it sound like a bunch of angelic trumpets as the boat is slowly slipping in. Jin is basically praying to.
So you're taking the entire ship into the entranceway?
Yep. Well, not into the entranceway, but just basically the entranceway to the bay, kind of where
into
we
the
were
bay
before.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to a watery hand. I'm just going to move this off to the side, just in case
off to the side. We've got Karen, Black Dog, Banta, like putting on a little bit of buffs, just in case this goes sour.
I want him to. If we fight him, I want him to turn into a dragon. Says Karen.
We'll stick Grimsby with them. Grimsby's a good buffer.
I feel bad just hitting some old sucker with a sword.
Where is Celissa? There's her dwarf form, but
Celissa in she's over here.
Okay.
She's over here. Swoop.
A bunch of us are over there. We've got the captain at the wheel. Lee's guarding him along with Tio. Tio will be part of the go fuck him up crew. Same with no, Tio will guard the boat. Sodak's part of the dragon hunting crew. He's been I did build a shark for
nice.
Kulakek. Let me give you a token. Apparently, Pathfinder 1 hates druids with sharks because they start off as small and end up medium.
That's stupid. It's like dolphins are more potent than.
So here's shark bait.
He's so little.
I mean, you can animal growth him, and with the right feats, he could have 2d6 plus with power attack plus 20 bite. So like,
it's still potent.
Potent. Yeah. The good thing about sharks, or the really crazy thing, is their keen scent.
Mm-hmm.
Keen scent can notice creatures by scent in 180 foot radius underwater, and can detect blood in the water at range up to a mile. All sharks have keen scent. So I assume the animal companion has it. Yeah. Really, they're like hunting dogs for stuff. Yeah. But to keep him safe, he's probably in a statue form in Kulakek's hands.
Yep. That's actually pretty cool. I'm already thinking of uses for that. Because it's a hunting dog. It's the hound.
Yep.
They're getting away. Are they, though?
Yeah, and then animal growth to large is how you make it into like a combat thing. But
Yep.
All right, Jin is doing his ritual, which is a 10-minute ritual. So we'll kind of time it as like a minute left. We'll weigh anchor. We're not. There are no gun ports open. A monitor. Shine light upon this troubled being. This being who attacked us without parley, who we've learned from Turquoise that has lived in torment between light and darkness. Give him a second chance, so that he may redeem himself through deed and in his second life.
Hey, Black Dog. Jinshe's really good at this stuff. Remember what he's like? You've got legs, isn't that weird?
He's been learning. Bato just nods and then drinks a potion. Like, yeah. hope the dragons woke up on the right side of the bed.
Or not. Okay. I'm going to roll a percentile. This is not the random percentile. Okay. Marty.
Mm-hmm.
You have the body, and the body's undergone a ritual. So the body itself is partially chromatic and partially imperial. You can roll on the chart, and if it's not a chromatic or imperial, you can re-roll the roll.
Sure.
But you'd have to take the second roll if you re-roll.
Okay. It is... I want to say his name. Give me a second.
Slogsar.
Slogs and she coming out of the cave.
Slogs and she, or Otomo, who you now know is not Otomo, does come out of the cave. He is standing upon the water. He appears to be holding a fan, like a decorated fan.
Mm-hmm.
Then he is gazing upon the ship and what the spell is being cast upon it.
Okay. 43.
So 43.
Is an Imperial dragon.
He's an Imperial dragon. No reroll because he's an Imperial dragon. All right, now we need to get to the Imperial dragon list. Because he might be like floating in the sky or some shit. All right, we have they're Imperial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, it's a D5. 2. He's a sea dragon.
Isn't that what he was partly?
Yep, that's half of what he was before.
Okay. So we got rid of the chromatic black dragon part.
He's been purged of his
yeah.
evil.
Fuck yeah, Modron. We did a good thing.
He's
probably
you've
one
purged
size
him.
category smaller, but that's fine. That's your punishment.
He is now the being with which the body with which he inhabits is a chaotic good dragon of the sea. Give me a second.
Who has 2 negative levels and 50% of his spell slots gone that he had remaining. So.
Second. And it would be.
It's weird. His class Bab saves and hit points are unchanged, but this is assuming it's a humanoid and not.
It's not a humanoid. It's no. It's far more complex than that. Give me a second here. We're gonna. Here we are, and I will create a token of this.
I will subtract 1,000 gold pieces of spell component oils.
Purified slogs are because he has been purified. All right, and oh, yeah.
His whole body disappears.
His whole body. It cracks. It's cracked and leaves behind a bunch of like scales.
Okay.
A brilliant blue dragon that has no wings. It has horns and a very bright mustache. And a colorful gleaming scales emerges from within the corpse. It is quite significantly smaller, I believe.
Slogsura, you may return to your kin. We are at the cave of your brother, Slogs and She.
I just want to double check the size here. It is a young adult. Young adults. Nope, they be chunky, boy.
Oh, he's medium?
The sea dragon's all big, son.
Oh, okay, they're big? Okay.
Yeah, so being a sea dragon means that he's actually tougher than... he's not as tough as he was before, but he loses 2 CRs.
Basically, we're letting him
CRs.
Go into the water.
Yep.
If he wants to turn and fight us, then that's fine.
Nope.
Does
I thank you for purifying my scales. All right, 1 second. Let's just see. Okay, it can do a bunch of stuff. Okay, it flies kind of clumsily and then splashes into the water.
Okay, so it's like here.
Yep.
Oh, you gonna behave if we let you go? Sunwoo says to Turqua.
Please let me go. I've answered all of your questions, right?
Yeah, all right. Let him out. Balmaris undoes the locks, and Sunwoo will take a step back. Jin is not afraid of the dragon. He should be, but...
Well, it's... Could this dragon be a problem? Yes. Like beat up and slept in a steel cage overnight version of this dragon. Oh, it could burn. The two dragons could kill most of your crew in the first round of combat. Then you beat them to death. Like it's okay. They are the two dragons are swimming basically towards the cave.
Oh, look at that! The family's all back together.
Okay.
You have proved yourself honorable. That's what Jin says to Otomo, or to Slog Jinshe.
As have you. He says back in like a voice that just booms, booms.
We have no quarrel of you. We have no quarrel with you. Perhaps in the future we may come to ask a favor.
I repay my debts, and my brother repays his. What brought you here in the first place?
The wyverns. The wyverns that served your brother knew this place to be special. They coveted the valuables within.
There are many treasures within this cave. Also many dangers.
We do not wish to tangle with the mighty river dragon family that serves the what's her name? Shuemu.
Shuemu.
That serves Shuemu.
If you wish audience with Shuemu, it can be provided.
I mean, could Shuemu get somebody out of the fucking bottle?
Yeah. You already know that it was the Jade Emperor could, the Sea Witch most likely can, and then the Four Kings of the Sea can do it. You know that those people should be able to just manipulate this item. Everybody else has to follow the rules of the item.
Yeah, a 9th level spell though is not insurmountable for us to go get ourselves. I think
True.
I think we come back after we've taken what we want out of it to go and have this delivered. We will hold you to that offer at a future date.
You will have guides amongst us through the waters of the underworld.
Oh, does this lead to fucking the Durgar city? Yeah, I don't know if we want to go down there. I think we're scared of Shuemu. I don't know if this is good. Nah. I think we could do this without bugging Shuemu. Go find a freedom scroll ourselves. Pull the guy we want out. Have a chat with him to figure out what the fuck was really going on. You know, a chat that's longer than a minute.
A chat that's longer than a minute. They're like, "Who are you?"
Half of it is trying to get their trust. And then see if we want to continue with the plan or not. Like of putting the bottle in the thing. Yeah, the less they know. They can go ahead and assume we have the bottle. But... No, I think we're gonna leave.
Okay. Where are you? There you are. Okay, the
ninth level spell.
Otomo appears to be casting a spell of some variety.
Okay. Our wizards are gonna be very concerned. Sebastian, who's watching what's going on, will roll a spellcraft. Ooh. 29. That's not very good.
It is a
Sunwoo.
Transmutation.
Sunwoo gets a 27. Oh man.
Give me a second. It is an evocation transmutation.
15 plus spell level. So a 9th level spell would be 24.
24. Okay. So the 29 makes it. It is a custom 9th circle spell.
Okay.
He is basically, you have a contingent counter spell against tidal wave aboard your vessel.
Oh, nice.
You basically have one tidal wave hit point. Versus like either naturally occurring or magically produced.
Counter spell versus tidal wave.
Mm-hmm. And then you can put in brackets there the supernatural ability, naturally produced earthquake type effect, or the spell, like it's the rogue genius spell. There's a bunch of variants of that come up, but basically natural or unnatural tidal waves.
Okay, and current spell in figurehead. We should probably track his mage armor. Okay. Jinshe blesses the family with the dawn of a new day.
The spell he cast took the form of a big watery hand that kind of came up under the boat, lifted it up for a second, and then kind of dissolved into the hull.
Oh God, I think all of us are on edge.
It's all right. It's all right. It was a blessing. It was a blessing. Time for us to take
Yeah, well, maybe his blessing shouldn't make the ship burp.
Time for us to take our leave, however.
Yeah, I think we're kind of nervous with 3 dragons.
The 3 dragons all palling around and all being all like, "Hey,
Yeah,
got the band back together."
Yep, we are going to turn our boat around and go back down the river.
There was a 10% chance you turned his brother into a kobold.
And we would have explained it as this is
penance.
This is punishment and penance, and that it could be undone with great magic. That if he ever achieves,
You go ask Schwabe, you go ask Schwabe will fix it, kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay, you basically get your oars in the water, and
we're now flowing downriver, so we got.
You make very good time. It'll.
I think we're gonna make our way around the island to that other spot, where the wyverns thought was important. This area is neat.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to look at the other map, see how long it is.
Yeah, let's check. I think it's a few days. I think it's a couple days. But because you have to sort of navigate an interesting pass. All
right, that was fun. I thought of that.
That is a great solution.
Yep. I'm like, how do
'Cause-
we... This dragon, I'm like, I really don't want to fight the dragon that wants to be a human. It just doesn't feel like...
I am the warrior poet of the lake.
Like, not all of our guys are like we've got one evil guy, Daedalus.
Yeah. All right. So,
We just force us to this that.
yeah. So you basically are trying to come out. Well, the black dragon, the boat, the black dragon, went this direction.
Yeah.
But that was quite some time ago. That was weeks ago at this point. So you're planning on rounding the peninsula and then making your way up through to Grisnast Teeth.
Yeah, into this area.
Into this area. So into this bay. So this channel is called.
Is it the Fell?
Yeah, that's the Fell Hope. Bleh. Too many things open. Fell Hope Pass. Fell Hope Canyon.
Can boats go up this canyon?
It is a massive gorge. It is something called the Fell Hope Run. And that is basically there's a bunch of rapids on there, so your large ship actually can't go through that.
Okay. I'm gonna call it the Fell Hope Canyon Run. What is
Yep.
what is this place right here?
That is just a small bay. It's on the other side. Like there's a mountain in between that bay and the sort of your destination.
Yep.
But that is a small nondescript bay. Might be a good probably a good ambush spot or fishing spot.
It might be a good spot against weather too. I think we're gonna sail for that bay, and then we're gonna set an away party to go over that mountain.
Okay. All right. Okay, so it's going to take you. So to get there isn't nearly as bad. So it's a half a day, and then at this point we are looking at. Sorry, I've lost my. So that's 3 days. So you can do it in like 2 days if you really push it, and it's 3 or 4 days if you're going slow. So
Yeah, we'll take the 3 or 4. That's fine.
okay.
Travel upriver, and then this was. We spent 2 days traveling upriver,
Yes.
and we fought. What was his name?
Turquoise.
The river dragon. And then the next morning we reincarnated Slog.
Sure are.
Made peace with Slug. Jinshe. Okay. How many days?
Well, that's kind of a question for yourself. Are you going quick or are you going easy?
3 days.
3 days? Okay, you're taking it easy. I'm just going to roll one of these. Okay. Yeah, there's no major encounters along the way. You pass a singular small vessel. The people aboard it look like they're either fishing or down on their luck pirates. We're talking like a launch sized.
We take it. No. All right, the plants have recovered 1,000 gold pieces, which pays for the reincarnation. And
That's awesome.
Sebastian's mossy disc is now done.
It's mossy what now?
The mossy disc is his arcane bond ion stone.
Oh.
This is the plus 10 int
Oh.
check item. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Basically, the treasure that we had on hand, as well as the stuff we got from the Kenku, went into this item.
Nice.
I'll just put it at the top of his sheet. I won't play with it now, but effectively it's plus 10. He's in a wonderful mood. And Sodak is in the process of repairing the muskets that we found that didn't have buttstocks. That's the only crafting that's going on at this point. Basically, we're tapped out for materials until we train. Oh, sorry, until we market.
Okay. All right.
So as we round the bend, Tio and Ganzorig will leave the boat to go make sure that we're not like going into a trap.
Okay. Tio and Ganzorig, the normal scouting duo.
And then we'll suggest that Kulakek send out his shark to go take a look around underwater. The shark's not smart. The fucking sharks are like int 1, so it gained a 1 ability bonus. It's now int 2. So it's not terribly smart.
Smart for a shark.
It's smart for a shark, but
it's a stupid dolphin. It's like
yeah.
it's smart fish, stupid dolphin. Okay. All right. Yeah. There's so the shark does. There is blood within a mile radius. It's very rare for when you ask the shark if there's a blood within a mile radius. The answer is almost always yes. You're in a within the sea. The answer is something's fighting somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure with speak with animals, the actions can be turned intelligent even if the sharks aren't. Like what kind of blood, human blood versus fish blood, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's normally fish blood or food's blood, land's blood or sea's blood. I think is the
that's fine. That's kind of I assume what Kulakek knows how to do with his animal companions.
Yeah,
eventually he'll be smart enough to fucking talk. But
it'll take a while, but it'd be like, hello, greetings, I am Mr. Shark.
You're dumber than Karen.
Oh, you hurt Mr. Shark's feelings. Yeah, so there's the shark responds back that there are big fish in the bay that are suitable for eating and could hurt people.
Okay.
It's
not going, oh god, the monster kraken it lives in.
No.
And then what about Tio and
Ganzorig? Give me a perception check from effectively Ganzorig.
Tio's perception's okay.
It's compared to Ganzorig.
Yeah, I know. We'll roll Tio's first. Plus 15 is okay. for a non-wisdom character, 19. He is more concerned about holding on.
What is the bonus on the roll for? What's the take -5 for Ganzorig?
Yeah. Is this considered watery terrain?
The bay is.
Okay. So that would be without spells and buffs. A 51.
Yep. That was condescending towards Tio. There's a chance that you beat Ganzorig on the roll. with TOs. It's mathematically possible.
Mm-hmm.
Just rare. Ganzorig, in the distance, you do see like some wings flapping. You suspect there are wyverns like in the distance. Like there's some like naturally occurring ones of a potentially a couple different varieties. You also, even at height, do see tracks of what look like a large predator tracks. Thinking four-legged, like tiger or like bigger than a tiger.
So some sort of great cat, a large or huge?
You're thinking huge cat.
Oh, okay. There's some big kitties out there. Oh, and there's probably some wyverns. Okay, big animals. Like we fought fucking Ogozu before, and Ogozu spawn. I don't know if we're afraid of. I don't know if we're afraid of these things. If we had Jinshe with us, Black Dog and Banta, yeah, that seems like a good crew to bring. Oh, you two, Blue. Or you want to stay with the boat? I understand if you'd want to stay with the boat. All right. Anything along the sides of the mountain in like the bay? Like anybody live here?
Nothing. There's no signs of like biped for traffic.
Okay, but this is a pretty wild place with crazy oversized fauna.
There's this island. So the island. Despite the fact that this island is larger than the other two, this one has no known permanent settlements. This whole thing is wild.
Oh, people live on the other ones, and the dragons eat here. Okay, got it. Okay, it's a pretty wild place. Wouldn't want to be traipsing through here if my name was Blue.
I've got a ride. Why would I traipse anywhere? I've got fly spells and a friend with a ride.
Okay.
Yes, very okay.
All right, let's do a little bit of a circle back, and we're gonna actually look ahead to see how we'd get over the mountain. Like, where's the trail, or where's the pass, or what's the easiest way to get over?
All right. So
survival check or something, or
yeah, we need a survival
tracking, or just survival.
No, just basic survival.
Oh, nat 1, 19. Oh, you just go over there.
you just go through. So this is a like a jungle covered mountain. So it's like an old mountain. There's so the the Fellhope Canyon run, this thing is a significantly deep canyon. So there's hundreds of foot of elevation gain through just thick ass jungle. Like it's not particularly great.
The thing about thick jungle is it's good for climbing. All the roots of trees and sort of
easy. It's easy to climb.
But you'd be probably climbing a lot. But then anything else would be climbing too. So they'll be fine.
Yeah, Ganzorig is not he did not come from jungles. He's not familiar with jungle cats.
Nope.
Are you sure about that? I'm not complaining. I like the ride.
I'm going to be flying over the trees. Those assholes are going to have to walk, yeah. Unless they find a way of flying, but everyone can't fit on Crimler. Oh, I wouldn't try. Jin's too heavy for you.
Jin will be perfect on... He's big snake man. He'll be fine in the jungle.
No, on Crimler.
Why would you put...
I just said I wouldn't. You got things growing out of your ears or something?
I will not put up with such, although I do like rides.
That's right. You're gonna put up with lots for a ride. He ends up flying back to the boat. He'll wave them into the bay.
Okay. All right. The Happy Barnacle basically makes its way into the bay. It weighs anchor. Who all are you sending off the vessel?
Yeah, let's switch back to the. You got your measurements and everything you need?
I've got my measurements.
I don't know. Who wants to go into the jungle with jungle cats and giant wyverns and shit?
Pretty much.
I mean, that's like the usual crew of bruisers.
That people like beat the shit out of things.
Black Dog's going. He doesn't care if there's cats. I think Ganzorg is going to act as the guide.
Okay.
Jin will go. It's jungle. He's a snake. He's the healer. I don't know. Who else?
It's a good question.
Pick a dude. One of your dudes.
Pick a dude. Well, gotta go climb through a jungle. Kren.
Right?
You might want Grimsby for Bard Song, and he's just going to float in the barrel around the jungle.
Nah, I'll leave him on the boat.
Okay.
And then pick an Ahmed character.
I think Tio. Or is Tio with Tio? The thing is, I don't think Sodak is going to enjoy himself. I think he would enjoy himself the least in the jungle. Maybe
That's fair.
so Banta, I think is more like
Built
jumpy,
for-
climby, spinny.
Yep.
Do the monk thing, do the monk dance. I think Banta is going to
Tio's
be
more effective on the boat if another boat shows up.
that is
or
true.
Flying
Yep.
things show up.
Yep. For sure.
I kind of want to send one of the casters with them. I think Sebastian's going. I think Sebastian and his bowl are going to be carried.
Does Sebastian's bowl have a climb speed?
No, the whole thing has a climb speed, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just going to be like.
Yeah, you could bring the whole apparatus, I guess.
You can bring the whole thing if you want.
It doesn't have a lot of hit points though. That's the thing. Let's see. Sebastian, the fishbowl legs have a 30-foot speed, 30-foot swim, 30-foot climb.
Okay. Yeah, so it can totally manipulate or maneuver.
Yeah, he'll go with just to provide some intellect.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second.
The fishbowl legs are actually quite adept at climbing.
You sure?
No, worst case, Jinshe could carry it.
Fine.
I'll be indispensable as always.
We need to get you a little backpack because you're on an adventure. You should be carrying your food and your cooking supplies and a tiny little tent.
I don't eat much.
Corinne is sticking his finger in your bowl and trying to give you a pet.
Get your greasy fingers out of my bowl. I'll be smelling you for the next 3 hours.
Where's my finger been?
Corinne gets a tail slap. Sebastian's got up a level of monk. His improved unarmed strike for tiny creatures D3.
Ow!
D3 minus 2, but
That does like a non-lethal. Ow! Yeah. It's at least a non-lethal. Okay. All right. I do not have a map prepared for that dot yet.
That's fine.
I do have some creatures prepared, but we are at about midnight my time.
I see.
So.
It sounds like Saturday. Let's give...
It sounds like Saturday. It's also going to let me know what to prepare for Saturday. Because I was prepared for, like, diving down that dungeon hole. Diving down the dungeon hole.
The dungeon hole? You mean with the dragons?
Yeah. Well, I thought you were going to, like, try to diplomacy the dragon. I didn't think you were going to be like, I did not know you were bringing back the other dragon. That's all. This is all just shit's happening as it's happening. So.
Okay. There was too much risk. The dragon was tough. All right, so if he was on par with his brother in a confined space after he casts the fucking big ass spell that basically wipes whoever's not a marine off the top deck, like they're insta dead. And I don't think we have serious enough business with them where it's like, yeah, if we figure out one spell, we can do what we want on our own, and we'll come back when we need them. So, which
is completely the logic is completely sound.
Yeah.
It's just if you're not going there, I need to know which dot you're going to.
Okay, right. So the wyvern dot, like this will finish up the wyvern dots. We have about 80 grand worth of treasure that we do need to convert.
You need to get to a town because you skipped your town,
which is probably back to Sanghor. Although now that we've killed the Black Dragon, we could go to Black Dragon Land.
You've reincarnated the Black Dragon.
We've solved the we've got a dead Black Dragon in our.
We don't have a dead Black Dragon in the hold.
We can go check out that port just to see what's up. That might I think while we're here, I think we'll do that.
Okay.
Just because we were spotted, it might be weird if we don't go there. Like, what were they up
to? They were dicking around here for weeks. We saw them for like 10 days or 15 days apart.
Hey, we fought kobolds, and here's some treasure, and we're giving back the Black Dragon fucking thing. Like, we have another little baby Babu Black Dragon that was turned into a shrine. So
you have like a shrinified Black Dragon.
We cover our... Yeah, we need a place to sell some stolen loot. Seems pretty legit. I'm sure all the commerce ends up in the Dragon's Hoard anyways. Like, some tax of it ends up there too, so... I don't think they'll have a problem with us going and selling loot there. And then what do we want to do next? I kind of want to go and do Jinshe's quest with the fire temple.
Okay.
If Ahmed's here, maybe we do Sodak's quest. I don't know which. Give me something.
So here, let me get to my DM area. The list of to-dos. So all right, I have I'm partially ready for Lady Fierro. So if you go in that direction, I know what's happening.
That's a Tidewater, right?
That's Tidewater, yeah. So Tidewater, I am partially ready for. I'm ready. I was ready enough to like wing it because I did the whole like, what if they just decide to go on the next adventure on their to-do list? So I've got that one mostly chunked out.
Yeah, we've got go to Tidewater. We've got find White Wolf's armies, raid them.